What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm up here on our little pig silo. I was trying to get a good, nice little shot of our lake for the intro, but Valheim has decided to give us this really nice, dense, foggy day for me to do my intro with. So that's what we're going to deal with. In our last episode, we went ahead and killed the Elder. We now have our swamp key, so now we can go into the swamp dungeons and get our iron. Let's see. I don't know. I don't really feel like we're quite ready to go into the swamp biome. And it's just because I feel like there's a few bronze things that we could make that would give us a nice boost in there, like a bronze mace. What else? We got the bronze axe. I think can we make a bronze pickaxe? Is it worth making a bronze pickaxe? Let's check. It's been a few days since my last recording, so I don't quite remember everything that we could make. We can make a bronze pickaxe, which would take less time. We have nowhere near enough bronze. We would need a lot more copper. We would still need a ton more copper for the mace too, right? Because they're both 8 and 8. Mace is 8. Pickaxe is 10, so we would need at least 36 copper and 18 bronze. How much bronze? We got 13 bronze, or 13 tin, sorry. So we would need 18 tin and 36 copper to make what we want. I mean, it's not bad. It's mostly doable. Let's put this stuff away. But yeah, no, I think we're going to get ourselves ready for the swamp, so that way we can then, get access to iron and then build with stone and hopefully actually start making some things that look decent and not this little shack that we're living in. I mean, it's not the worst thing. I've built worse, but I definitely have built way better too. So it's just been a while since I've played Valheim, so the inspiration to build something that wasn't just a basic A-frame wasn't quite there. But now that I've been playing more and putting more time in, getting back used to the building system and stuff. I'm getting more inspiration to build more than just some simple basic structures. But yeah, no, I think we really need to spend a fair amount of time getting ourselves prepared and ready for the next biome. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to focus mostly on upgrading our food that we have access to and our basic equipment, so we're not still using stone and wood tools, and we can't move properly into the Bronze Age by actually fully using a full set of bronze equipment. So that's what we're going to probably focus on for at least this episode, maybe the next episode. I'm not sure. I haven't decided how much building I want to include in the video yet. So, and I am tempted to make a teleporter so we don't gotta keep running all the way over to all the way over to the Black Forest. I mean, it's not that far. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. We've got two marked copper nodes. So between those 2 copper nodes, we should get more than enough copper. And then I think I'm just going to have to walk the coastline again looking for tin. I know there was a lot of tin. I didn't mine any of it because, that wasn't the point of that adventure. So, yeah, that's the plan. Is I'm going to go and farm up a bunch of copper and tin and whatnot. And I will see you guys after I've gotten a fair amount of resources gathered up. Okay, so grinding up some resources for a couple in-game days. And what I have come back with has been like roughly 110 copper that I've smelted down and like 30 tin. I feel like we have more than enough metals to last for a little bit. I'm not going to say, we'll never need copper or tin again, but I do feel we don't need it anymore for now. I did also go through and set up a more permanent and appropriate, what I feel appropriate farm with 2x2 beams to set up a grid system. We got 2 here. One is for the food, it's a 5x10, and the other one is a 2x10, which is for seeds, and I just name it with a sign. This one's for carrots, as you see, and just, carrot food, remind me this is carrots for food, and carrots for seeding. It makes like 120 seeds, but we only need like 50, we need 70 out of the 120 every time, which leaves us extra seeds that we can use to like feed chickens when we get them later, or if we want to maybe make a small little extra farm somewhere, we got extra seeds to get that started. We don't gotta go hunt them down or anything. So we just gotta build probably 2 more of these. We got carrots, then we'll need another one for onions and another one for turnips. Yeah, I believe it is turnips that we will have to build another one for, which that's fine. But yeah, no, let's see. I didn't want to go into the swamps without at least a proper mace. The stag thing is kind of nice, but it's a bit slow when you're out and about. But in the dungeons works probably just fine. But we're gonna whip ourselves up what do we want? I want a bronze mace, and do we want to do another bronze pickaxe? That's what I was trying to think of, and I'm not sure. And the reason why I'm not sure is because I don't know if we actually need a bronze pickaxe now to mine iron. Because I don't remember bronze pickaxes being part of the game last time I played. Or if they were, I skipped them because I don't remember making one. I remember just using the bone pickaxe to go up to iron. You know what? I'd rather craft it and not need it than not craft it and be bummed out I didn't bring it. Alright, so 1 mace, 1 pickaxe, I don't really... Maybe if we want to bring a sword. We replace our flint spear with a sword. I feel like since we're going to the swamps, that's less necessary. Because most things will be taking blunt damage. Yeah, I think we'll hold off on making a sword. Yeah. We'll just bring that. Oh. Okay, I do feel like we are ultimately ready. Now the real question is we need to decide which direction to head to. Do we want to go north? Do we want to go south? There is a little bit of a swamp. Let's zoom back in. Where did I run into? Yeah, there's a little bit of swamp. Oh, come on now. I remember seeing it on the map. Right around here? Yeah. It's right around in this... Actually, right over here. Right here where I died in day 57. It's why I don't quite delete all of them. You know, there's a swamp section right over here. Now, it's a super tiny bit where it's just enough to have some tree, just enough to have a couple trees and produce some joggers and some blobs. So, you know, not a bad little area near home to like grind up some intestines and stuff to make sausages and milkshakes, but does not get us actual iron. So the real question is do we want to sail out, up, and then go north or west? Or do we want to head one direction we haven't yet, which is east? Seeing as, you know, this is meant for the Ashlands, I kind of want to try to stay on, like, the lower 3/4. So, like, you know, or 2/3. Yeah, we'll go with, like, 2/3. We'll split in, like, thirds and try not to head too far north. So I was thinking anywhere down and across the lower half of the map is probably fine. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think what I'll do is we're just going to get on the boat and we're just going to sail up and out our little river and we're going to just sail around our starting continent, see what we got and what we can find from there. So, let's see. Just want to, oh yeah, okay, so I'm going to empty out my pockets and everything, do some chores, and then we'll get ready to leave. I'll see you guys, we'll be back for our lunch once I'm done with my chores. Okay, so we got our chores all done. We are all geared up. I made some extra flame arrows because we were basically out. I repaired everything, you know, basically just kind of did every, you know, maintenance stuff. I do have our boat loaded with the essentials to build a portal and a little bit of a tiny shack, or at least part of a small shack, if we needed to, with our resources. So let's get out there and get sailing. Let's see. Like I said, we're gonna come up our river, and then just sail around our continent and see if we can't see like a swamp that's nearby. So I will see you guys once I've navigated all that. and I actually get us out on the open waters. So I paused this. It looks really nice. One of my favorite parts of this game is the sailing. So just, you know, get to see nice pretty sceneries like that. This nice little village at the side of the water, you know, the water side and stuff. You know, it's nice. It's pretty. Wish it wasn't quite so foggy so we could see further, but I feel like it's probably because we're just heading into a storm. Yep. Well, at least we have a map. And we're not, you know, playing hardcore with no map. But yeah, no, I just wanted to, you know, share that nice little pretty scenery with you guys before it clearly started to turn for the worse. We are still, whoa now, drive and don't talk maybe. But, you know, we're still sailing around our main continent. We have gotten, you know, up, out, and around, but it is not been very fruitful. I haven't really seen a whole lot, but I honestly, I really wasn't expecting to. So, but you know, if I see anything else exciting or anything, I will see you guys then. Until then, you know, maybe when we find a swamp or a merchant. We'll see which one we find first. Alright. So we have found the trader. I don't know how, but we did. Right next to the water? I mean... Oh, I think I hit a rock. Getting excited, heading towards the trader. Alright. So, yeah. We have, we have found Haldor. We are, pretty far from, pretty far from base. Because base is way up here. We sailed down. I tried sailing through here. That looked solid. Which forced me to come all the way down and around. Now we did find some swamp over here. But it's been mostly plains, as you can, you know, or yeah, plains. So as you see, we also have the other merchant. I mean, if all three merchants are down here, that would be amazing. But we found 2 merchants. That's awesome. Alright, Haldor. How much for 950? Alright, 350 for the rod. It's only 10 per bait. That's not bad. And 100 for hoops. 50 for a thunderstone. Okay. Well, I mean... Oh. Blueberries. Hell yeah. I think what we'll do is we're just going to hide over here. Hang out here with Haldor until it becomes daytime. Oh, nice. You can have a place to sit. Awesome. Alright, well, I'll see you guys when it's daytime and we can build a proper little outpost out here. Okay. We built our little outpost. This is, you know, just kind of a little bit of a square design. Oh. I knew there was something I forgot to tear down. There's some scaffolding. And we're being bothered. Come on, get out of here. But yeah. Yeah, it's our little outpost next to the merchant. It's just a teleporter, workbench, and then just a little sitting log just for, you know, comfort and stuff. You know, well, way station for when we're out here probably checking out these swamps and stuff and whatnot, which, you know, we will definitely be getting to. I did bring all of our loot from the dungeons so that way we could sell it in hopes of we don't have enough. We could go visit the... No, the Thunderstone's kind of meh. I feel like fish aren't bad, but I kind of want to save up for the belt. Let's see, let's go make sure we got our... Make sure we got all of our gold. Yeah, I'm not... Yep. Oh, man. Alright. That's a downer. Okay, well... Looks like we will be buying the belt next episode. You know... I feel like we should be getting a fair amount of money out of swamp dungeons. That's what I think I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna buy a circlet. So we got some light at night and in the dungeons. I feel like this will be super helpful. So, that's where I'm going to leave it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to like and subscribe.